guys, welcome back, and today I decided to basically do a reflection of the year as I did last year. This year I would say it's the most eventful year and the most that I've learned. I think I say this all the time every year that I learned a lot this year, but every year that goes I feel like I learned more and more each year. To start off this year, it was a bit rough where I faced a big problem of my body image issues. It wasn't so bad last year, but as I realized that once I started college last year, I started to gain a lot of weight. I couldn't fit into my clothes that I bought just a few months ago, and it was tough because at that time as well, the people around me used to make fun of my appearance and my fashion styles, and I felt really out of place and really not welcoming. Body image is still a big issue to me, a sensitive issue to me, and it comes and goes. But in the beginning of the year, I was focused on fitting into the right friends or the right people around me. And I just learned that I gotta keep myself with positive people around me, and I think I sort of have done that throughout the year. Yeah, I keep myself with people who are nice and who accept you for who you are. In the mid of the year is where I ended my college. I got a 4.0, and I wasn't the only one. I had a friend who also got a 4.0, but our score was different in the average, so she scored higher than me. So I didn't get a scholarship, so I had to apply for any other scholarships, which I did, and the application got rejected. Until now, I'm unsure why it got rejected, but it sort of made me realize that even though you work so hard to get a certain result, or you know that if you get that result, you will get what you want, but in real life, even if you get a result that you feel that guarantees you somewhere, it probably won't. And it's okay, because sometimes there's something better out there in the future for you. So I've learned to be more grateful about what I get and what I don't get, and think about what I have more than what I don't have. Then moving on, I started degree this year too, in the August, and I'm only in year 1, sem 1. To say it got a lot stressful for me, as I feel that I'm more productive in degree than I was ever, because I put more effort in degree, and I feel like that should be the way because it gets harder, it doesn't get any easier. So you should put more effort in whatever you're progressing to. So I think when I started degree and when I went on with it, it sort of changed me. I became a bit more busy with making sure that I complete things in time, and not just in time, I try my best to finish things early. But by doing that, which is new to me because I normally do things last minute, it got a bit stressful because I forced myself to finish something earlier than what it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? Aside from degree, my body image issues was still going on throughout the whole year, even until now. So I started going for runs, 5 km runs. I never thought of myself of going for these kind of runs, but somehow or other, when the people around you influence you to do this kind of things, actually are motivated to do this kind of things. And I actually gone through 6 runs in 2 months, which is intense because it's basically every weekend I go for a run. Even so, I realized that I gained weight. And a lot of people tell me that it could be muscle mass, but I mean, it could be, but you know, my clothes were getting tighter and I didn't understand why, because I was putting a lot of effort. I sort of changed my diet, I go for runs. I didn't know why I was gaining weight and I couldn't fit into my clothes, or it just got tighter basically. But you know, I just try to push it off and let it go, like it's okay, it's fine. You know, change don't come in a day, and probably my body's just different and it's just adapting differently. But besides my runs, I'm going to talk about a few hobbies and a few challenges which I tried this year. I tried calligraphy and watercolor this year, which is super therapeutic to me. I learned the brush calligraphy, I think around May, if I'm not mistaken. After I learned it for one day, the basics. Started practicing almost every day. I bought the pens and I started practicing every day, and a lot of people tell me that, oh my god, Dinie, your art is so nice, like I wish I was like you, I wish I was talented as you. But to be honest, this kind of things for me, it takes a lot of practice. It took me a lot of time and a lot of practice for me to get better to where I am right now. I wouldn't even say the art that I have right now is super good. Like, I still feel like it sucks and it can like be so much better, but it definitely got better from what I started. If you scroll down my Instagram feed, which is DKTDOES by the way, you'll see that I suck, and like now I feel more satisfied about it, even though there's always room for improvements. But you know, I realized that I did improve, and I've also been told that I improved, so it's a good thing and I feel really happy about it. But one thing that I failed to do was I tried to do the daily calligraphy challenge, which is basically every day of a month you write a quote or you write something that this certain Instagram account gives you, and you post it and you tag them. But I couldn't do every day because I think I was focused on making each and every quote nice and has like a nice background or a certain feel to it. But you know, I didn't have every day to make each quote as nice as what I can do when I'm free. So I did not complete my quotes. I tried it for 2 months, I did not complete it and I failed miserably. But it was good practice. And I also tried a 52-week money saving challenge, which thankfully it's successful. So actually I managed to save 1,378 ringgit for the whole year for 52 weeks. I feel like this challenge is really good because every week you'll save a certain amount of money and you expect to save it, so you don't spend to the point where you don't have that money to save. And I feel like I've done it pretty well. Highly recommend it to anyone who wants to try and save money, because it really pushes you to save money, and in the end of the day you're not at a loss. You know, you actually get to save the money that you have. I made sure whatever that I saved in this challenge or this money, I did not touch it. I did not use it. I made sure that it's just there and I'm not going to use it ever until the end of the year or next year. Which will bring me to my 2018 goals: eat healthier and have a low carb diet. I'm also trying this 28-day reset challenge, which basically you eat only certain foods for 28 days and work out for 28 days. This 28-day challenge is by Bloggulates, KhooTan, if you guys don't know, on YouTube. But I'm aiming to work out at least 3 times a week for the whole year. And I'm also continuing my 52-week challenge, money saving challenge, because I feel that it's really useful and it really works out for me. I'm also going to try a 30-day no trash challenge. I basically saw a BuzzFeed video of someone doing this, and I felt motivated to do it because of how much trash we throw every day. So I'm gonna live my life trashless for 30 days, besides food trash, because I don't want to buy worms to decay my food trash. I'm gonna try and join more volunteer work, because this year I was too preoccupied with college and then the transition to degree and then to adapt to degree. So I felt like I didn't have enough time for myself to fully utilize the time to volunteer and to do other stuff which is more productive. than just study for my exams. So next year I'm going to try to join a lot more volunteer work, a lot more organizing work, and whatever that I can do to make my time and year more productive and utilize it fully. Maybe in the year I will figure out what works for me and what doesn't work for me. But if you're still here, thank you so much for watching, for supporting me throughout the year. I know I haven't been putting a lot of videos on YouTube, which probably caused a lack of views and whatever it is, but I'm really grateful for whoever who does watch my videos, who likes my videos, who shares my videos. I hope that your 2018 becomes a very blessed and very happy and very impactful year as well, where we all learn to be better people and kinder people. I wish you guys a really good, happy new year. I hope you guys take 2018 as a positive start, and we all have goals to achieve next year, and make sure that we're all ready to transition to the next year. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys soon.
This is DKTDOES, so click subscribe.